Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Anyway, I'm so tired. Hold on. I do this every stream. I yawn every fucking time I start up a stream. Anyway, I'm not sick no more. I get to play video games. I've been sick for 2 fucking months. I hate my life. Let's see. Yeah. I hope you guys were getting drinks with me too. I still got a little bit of a cough. So. Let's see. I know. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. Game's starting. The player needs a good first impression of its main character. I still sound sick. Yeah, I sound sick as fuck. Nah, I'm not sick no more, but I still got the cough. Yeah, whenever you get the flu, the cough stays for like a couple while. Anyway, hey here. That was hella cough. Shut up, bitch. I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check the parcel you just got. I should totally. Thank you. Oh my god, I love my intro so much. The slides and everything. I still have not found any music that's fitting for them that isn't copyright. Or copywritten, I mean. Oh, I'm hitting buttons, my bad. Something near the door. Primera. Yeah. I always play this this game near Christmas. Let's see. Shining Fingered. Alright, make 100, 800, I mean, browse the augmented eye. I love Force so much. He's such a little bastard. I used to have this as my lock screen for like years after I played this game. Alright, let's see. Augmented Eye is fun, but Danger U is like the best shit ever. Bunch of inflation stuff, you know. Violent crime, you know, the basic cyberpunk gist. Except you get to play as the little worker man. Yeah, sure. All right, we don't have it yet. Sorry, you can see you can see how many times I've played through this. Whoops. All right, my bad. Get me out of here. Let's go to work. December 13th. Evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. Only you admit you have a John face, Gil. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. You okay? You look distracted. Holy shit. I think the music might be a little loud. There we go. Where's boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? Said something? Yes. You look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. Just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... It's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If we can make Piano Man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Yeah, yeah. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Gil, shut the hell up. Serve button, drink itself, serve it, and that'll be all. No. But if the drink looks messed up, you need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then it should be no problem. Fucking... What was it again? Where's Piano Man at? I forgot. It's definitely not sour. I don't think it is in there. What? Where the fuck is Piano? There it is. Promo. Forgot. There. Shut up, pretty boy. Here. Happy? Yes. Very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh, yeah. Before I forget. Huh? You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional karmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Yet too much of it, client will get drunk faster. So please be mindful of that. Which means, if it has optional karmatrine, it means fill the fucker to the brim. You done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys! Oh my god, I love I hate this fucking character. Oh, but... Huh? Oh, who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. Like, drink? Absolutely. We're watching a Valhalla stream. Of course you're gonna drink. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Bitch. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you! Believe in yourselves! You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, it's unlikely. She'd be crawling about it or taunting us if that were the case. Thank you for... Don't say it like that! That's not nice! Be nice! It's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Comatose. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Okay then, time to start the night. Yeah, start working while you go clean the bathroom. Trying to watch you on Twitch for 15 minutes. Moshi! I retweeted it on my page. No, I'm sorry. VTuber exclusive. While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. Like Dragonfucker 9000. You're joking. Gil, you know me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Don't know how to read. That's okay. You don't know how to think either. Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that. Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. Get that out of the way. Let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Alright. Obviously, we gotta have this in here. Let's see. I always have classics, like, or not classics, but there are songs that I can't do without. Let's see, Umamoto. I always have sad songs. You know, I have to theme it. You know, every time one of the scenes come up, you gotta theme that shit. Systems go. That's like, I don't remember whose theme that is. I think that's Streamer chilling. Those who dwell in shadows, absolutely. Sent the Stitch, Star Pierces the Dark, Snowfall, absolutely. Dusk is badass. Fucking love Dusk. Base of the Titans, absolutely. I don't remember what City That Never Sleeps sounds like. It's okay. What about Heart of the City? Hell no. Follow the Trail? Okay. Oh my god, fucking drum and bass. Absolutely. Let's see what Glitch City has. Yeah, why not? We'll get a couple of... Let's see. Put that on random. There we go. Oh my god. I forgot. This sound, I have that set as the Windows disconnect sound for my computer. Hey, you. Give me a beer. Oh, sure. Right on it. Oh, fuck. I used to know this by heart. It was like... yeah, I can't remember anymore. Not classic. Is it? Classic. What was it? Oh, okay. I had the right idea, at least. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work is taking me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? What the fuck are you talking about? We don't serve milk. This is a bar. We're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on the Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings all the clicks. From all kinds of people. And the clicks bring money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and the kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker. Just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news. Just speculations or copycats. Can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make them full-time employees. Now I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. I'll always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. Don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. I'm fucking stumbling through my words. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. Wait for like a 7-Eleven? The That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spare them while they're hot. Even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, I was thinking about it in that newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard that he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one though. I love the bluntness of Donovan. I don't have much to say about him. He just kind of exists as like the comedic relief character. Sometimes you want to punch in his big ass face. Kind of got a Valkyrie helmet for a face now that I'm looking. I should stop touching this face. That's kind of creepy. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. That's what you had last time, though. Anyway. Oh shit, I fucked it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Big beer. Massive beer. I'm gonna piss his bed tonight kind of beer. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. This place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. You got beer? Hell yeah. I don't have any alcohol in this house, though. I got coffee. What are you drinking over there? Doing my best here. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. I like imagining Gil being very whiny the way he talks. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm assaulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. Almost said horny. Would fit right in with this character. And second, because I'm always up for gossiping regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kinds of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love. Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love as celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, and get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everybody enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. Duh, wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you got a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear about that stuff. It's like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones that constantly cultivate the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is really indeed a nice guy. To be fair, gossip articles don't help. Sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that they shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, huh, Brett? Well, you can play that game of, hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in their career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. Personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. You do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. And it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Just gets that deep ass voice. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone just calls me Mr. Dawson, a boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them. Not my family, not to my position as a boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm the boss of the name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you're asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yeah. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I really should have got candy canes before doing this stream. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't it call it a hellhole? There's some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. You never had a candy cane? Like once. Not even the joke ones that taste like mac and cheese or like bacon or some shit like that. Have you ever played a Candyland? Have you ever seen the concept of a candy cane before? But aside from that, no. This bar is pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's Mel. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. That's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. Weirder if I'd only had the mac and cheese one. Okay, it would be, but I at least give you the benefit of the doubt that, or I guess just the fact that you had a candy cane in general. I'd take anything. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? Still have to answer the unions, the government, those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I'll make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask me for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep that stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. Never heard from him again. Jill! Yeah? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. I think the short legs would hinder him. Like the what's the milk recipe? I don't remember the milk recipe. Next time we get into the bar, I'll make you some milk. Let's see. Is the audio good, by the way? It looks quiet on the desktop audio thing, but I can't tell. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh! You wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Because no milk, I'm cracking bone. You poncy little milk drinker. Be a real man and lift the bros. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I? Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. I can't remember if I'm allowed to do it here, but there's a secret. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna do it. Here you are. What's this? Something sweet. But I didn't order this. I just felt like you needed it. Alright. I'll take it. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole. Crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? Surprised you decided to come here. Come to our little crack house at all, mister. Ingram McDougall. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede on one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No. Nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. Know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them cold one by one. That's An achievement and a title I've never heard of before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Do you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. I had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clientele personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist. And the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming about how she was an alpaca and started spitting on everything afterwards. Boss had to show her the exit. Rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. We're gonna do another sugar rush. This is not what I asked for. You look stressed from seeing my boss. Sweet drinks can help with that. Oh, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I didn't get you your milk. Shit, dude. I'll hit up the store. I think they got milk in a bag or some shit like that. You know, futuristic shit. I don't know how you're supposed to seal it back up though, so fine. You know, these sweet drinks remind me of my ex-wife. How so? Whenever she saw me in a foul mood, she'd take a candy out of her purse and give it to me. And she'd smile and say something about sweet stuff helping. Sounds like a nice woman. She was nice up until we had our daughter. A couple of weeks after she gave birth, and she just up and ran away. Left a note about everything being too real or something like that. Then, is my serving you sweet drinks resurrecting bad memories? Not really. The good times I spent with her won't go away, even she acted like a bitch in the end. Okay, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Another sweet drink. Load 'em up. And you think this will make me happy or something? You got whiskey? Damn, bitch! Where you getting that shit from? Yeah? Hey, lady. What's your opinion on the White Knights? Opinion? Can't say I have much of one. Alright. This... I know Ingram is like a fucking throwaway character at this like first part. But this one line from like the little secret conversation absolutely made him like my number 2 in the story. I fucking love Ingram just for what he's about to say. Oh, let's turn on the TV. Yeah, let's let's turn that on while you got it. I haven't had enough encounters with the White Knights to form one myself. What if I said one killed my daughter? Really? It happened about 4 years ago. She was just outside. She was just outside her school when a chase occurred between a psycho and some police squad or whatever. Liquor store? Oh, I mean, I guess, but damn. Didn't expect you to go get some whiskey. She just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. What happened? And sadly, nothing dramatic happened. Nothing like the psycho taking her hostage and the squad bulldozing through her. The squad passed by her. One of the members hit her to move her out of the way. She knocked her head against the wall when she fell. Killed her instantly. Damn. How do you feel about them now? Don't take this the wrong way, but nothing's changed, really. I haven't interacted with enough White Knights to form an opinion of my own. If I started judging groups based on only a few examples, I'd be against all of them because one of them went rogue. Yeah. To be fair, I'm in the same boat. Huh? I wasn't looking for retaliation against White Knights. Just the man that killed her. So, spent some money to get the name of the bastard and some more money to have him killed. The guy Sam brought me his head as proof when the cycle was closed. Or at least that's what I tell myself every day. On one hand, I feel satisfaction on the guy's dead. On the other, I feel empty. The hate I felt for that guy, the sadness for my daughter, and all of it gone. I spent so much time irate that it kind of burned away any feeling of sadness. Guess I know how that feels. Sometimes something happens and I know I should feel mad or sad, but I can't muster it, and that worries me. I've tried to see if I can stir some feelings into myself. For the past 3 years, I've hired this girl to dress up and act like my daughter for a day. She even arrives at the same time she would have come back from school. For as long as the day lasts, she makes me feel like I should take care of her. But at the end of the day, when she's gone, I feel nothing. Nothing at all. I just want to be able to cry for my dead daughter. That's so much to ask. Maybe you shouldn't force yourself. Emotions will rush in when you least expect it. It's there. And mourning doesn't necessarily involve lots of tears. Yeah. Maybe I should try that sometime. Although, you know, I could have been lying my heart out, right? Huh? And everything I just said could have been a big fat lie on my end. I could have also lied about lying. People lie, lady. Never forget that. Now if you'll excuse me. Please come again. Don't count on it. I won't. Don't worry. I fucking love Ingram. He's such a cool character. Boss! Taking my break! Oh! Hit the wrong button! I had a cough coming up. Alright. I don't know if the game did that or I just unplugged something. Ah, there's my wife. And my other wife. Guess I didn't get locked up this time. Yep, we're good. Okay then. Back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? I imagine she has a more soft, like whispery voice, but I can't really pull that off. I don't have the vocal cords of that. Yeah. Thank you. What can I get you, Miss Master Specialist Say-P Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait. It's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. But not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great. And especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. So, sorry. Did you get that? A sweet drink. Preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a second. Let's see. I think... Is it Blue Fairy? No. Sparkle Star? One of them's on the rocks. I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's the Moon Blast. It has not a lot of alcohol in it. Let's see, blend it. It's not big though, because it's not over 10. I think this is right. Here you are. Ah, yeah, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? You're the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, Those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We're the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We're the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. I said that a little too fast. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. I've seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. Hold on. My throat's getting all mucusy. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this one time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash and water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. It's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Be not- dude, shut up. It's disgusting. I'm gonna spit at you like the alpaca lady. Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just kind of expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. Finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. Classy drink, right? See what I can find for you. I know what to make you. Here we go. Let's age it. I think this is what she drinks. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julianne! Do not call me Julianne. Please. Sorry about that. No, please, excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? Stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on it. Okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine was kind of out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt like this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. It's an interesting one. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. What's up, Lily? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, there's another one that saved me. How's your day been? Sorry. I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going up to patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspecting of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice. I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called, Martini? Brantini. No, I'm pretty sure it's Martini. It's Brantini. Trust me, I'll get you one. Here we go. The one you just drank. Here. See? Huh. You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place. I don't want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but... don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Oh, that was a very exasperated... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She... left her helmet. Well, she's coming back. I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check whatever the ever-living hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh. She woke up. Where am I? I'm not even gonna do a voice for this bitch. I could not. I cannot scream like this. Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean Uncle Angus is rambling about the afterlife looking like a shoddy down bar true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright. Then where the hell am I? How did I get in here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? This lady's absolutely batshit. Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? Just waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me on... Ooh. I'll skip that line. I'll skip that line, too. Jesus Christ. It's like the scene in Hotline Miami 2 where that dude's just going batshit. Interrupt me. Name drop. Well, this is going nowhere. See if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or throw at her face. What's the Fibonacci sequence again? It's like 1, 1, 3, 5, 6? What's the Fibonacci sequence? Susan Hooplet? Oh. Oh no. Oh, I said a naughty word. Oh, that's right. I'm so in trouble. Big S, please don't hit me. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta look up the Fibonacci sequence. I failed math. Oh, it was 2, 3, 5. Okay, thank you. Okay, so like 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Flaming Moai. There we go. Thank you, Miss Wren. As a kiss. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bar serve drinks. Bar? So, I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What'd you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? No. Wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my paying tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on a drink. It says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chick in the bars. Finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are, right? It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door, forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Huh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and your work does matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine. But not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. Should apologize for my last comment too. Came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets. Stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. Tell you what, drinks are in the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just scoped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Piano man, where are you? Not in here, forgot. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Rocks. Mix. Ta-da. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man is an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender and on his honor of a pianist friend of his that just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long hard day at work. Not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. Oh no, I'm yawning. And we got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable. But at the same time, I hate his guts. Ah! Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ah! Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No. Don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is that hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess. It's as hard as being a cook somewhere. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? This is going very hard for this conversation. At one point I thought about being a bartender. I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. He is. Just so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning! I just think we're like, if I yawn once, it happens constantly afterwards, and I'm about to do it again. And besides, it's getting late. I don't want to abuse your generosity. I can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brantini, please. Right up. Can I make it big? I think I can make it big. I can make it big. I had to count it in my head. Here's a big Brantini. Give me that money, bitch. Oh, right. It's free. Whatever. It's on the house. Yup. Seems like the stuff. Cheers. You alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus a bit. Yeah. I'm better now. Hey Joe, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker is male. Why? You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with a woman for a good spot? You're relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. Sorry, I mean, the other day I got an assignment and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizardmen feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. Oh, sleep in here, please. Want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Joe. Can you send us a cab? Client? Just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly LaValle. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly LaValle. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... a minute. It's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Joe. Bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss LaValle to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. Well, that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Let's go. And where's the girl that was here? Go clean the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too personal? Huh? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. It's just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, I'm free to go after you finish washing out the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. This is our first day done. Alright, Let's see. Shining Finger on the 17th. Let's see. 14. 3 days. We're fine. Let's look at let's see what Danger Youth has today. Let's back up. Let's see. Save. Load. And let's see. Mickey concert. That last thread. Anna wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. Now is she? Bet she's one of those cute clueless girls who can't catch your signal. You say that. She can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Mickey. Stop being such an attention whore. We're here for Mickey. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. Just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Now, who's the attention whore again? Let's see, Alice Rabbit. On a blank. Constant rumor about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough of it as it is. Law, we're gonna be attacked and it'll be funny seeing those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. I didn't know if you get hacked by Alice. My first time reading about them. Lurk more. Lauren leaves a funny assy drawing and will message something like, happy not birthday. Chicken mole, hell yeah. Can I have some? I haven't ate yet. I should eat. Fucking normies. Fuck off. Alright, let's see. Anything going on in the D? No, wait, my bad. A, let's see. Did I local woman, local hero, Lana Smithy, suicide, blah blah blah. Doesn't trigger my allergies. Let's see. This guy's fucked up. It's a buy flag. Okay, we need to go to the shop. We are going to buy Mulan tea and the hollow plant. And that leaves us in the price range still, and we're fine. We didn't have curry yesterday. A ghost took my money. Alright. I think after this day, we'll call it a stream. Evening. Hey, Jill. Ah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss? What are you doing with that helmet? Just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the couch. Wait. Do you regularly put on things without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan on evaluating every move, Jill. I don't plan on evaluating every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet's comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, traffic was... Ah! Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Ah, sorry. Thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. The red comment in the Pluto. I love Boss. I want to know more about her wrestling days. She's been tense these past couple of days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. You all set? Yup. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change. You. Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on everyone, and the day everyone got a nifty assignment too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's good. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk here, I wouldn't be working. But... True. Morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Gee, I wonder what he means. There you go, bud. Yeah, that's what I call service. It's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but hell with that. Can I make the... I can't make it faster. I can just click. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. Presents. You were here yesterday, too. How'd that come about? There's this gal tonight that's performing a concert later tonight. I am fucking slurring my words. Yesterday I was telling the details of the interview I'd have with her today. Whoops. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the guy had a nice pair of knockers helped. Come a long way in the department of Lil'em sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lil'em then. Yeah, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you! Guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Hi, Mafu! I love Mafu. Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy that owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? I love this game so much. This game means a lot to me. And I know I don't have a lot to say at the early part, but when we start seeing scenes, I'm gonna have an entire derailment of the conversation. We're getting close. I'm very glad we're bringing up Lil'ems, because this game, some characters got me super into transhumanism after all this. There's some like there's some cool like not theology. What am I thinking of? The shit Dionysus and fucking whatever those Greeks were talking about. What the fuck are they called? You can go to college for that shit. It's where you think about stuff theoretically and you, I don't know, sit in a fucking pot and get high all day. What is that called again? What the fuck is that? I have no idea. Do I look like some sort of anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So, I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors and those damn riots broke out. Whatever those Greek dudes said, hell yeah. Seriously though, they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? What the fuck is that called? They're openly trying to segregate people's augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. I also want to bring up Just how well this game aged. You know, talking about Hong Kong riots and all that. Not saying the game's prophetic or anything, but I'm just saying, when Lilum are real, I want to be one. That's it. Please don't come to my house and kill me. Everything is mostly the aftermath of the previous protests where... Second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all of that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, right? Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing the scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? That's a what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sir, yeah. I love Donovan as a dumbass character. He's awesome. Manly drinks, Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Blend. Donovan's a fucking idiot. Mars Blasto. Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Ah, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What'd I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff? They feel like they have more power than you, and all that. Oh yeah, I don't recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. Yeah, he looks like the planet Mars. That and racial slurs in German. I don't remember this line. Racial slurs and what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Oh, your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. You think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we go to a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Can't win. You will always offend somebody. Yeah, you need a fedora, bro. All while some take it graciously. Many just love feeling insulted. Or trilby, since it's not actually fedora It's actually a trophy. Fedoras are actually. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point of the present news in the most neutral. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished the concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else in mind. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. I think a gut punch. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and go, 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 and go, 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 go. Age, mix. Give you a punch in the gut. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid. Well, Guillermo, I can't remember his name. That kid's always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today. If I have gay on my mind. Big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone. Not even my worst enemies. Maybe 2 of them. I'm sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man, unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that didn't mean he'd be off work. I need to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no one about her, so. I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. Shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. That'll be something interesting to see, I guess. That was tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yup. I can't take the helmet off. Yeah. Very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I'm a query. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? Haha, and they were roommates. I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Ah, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. That's the girl from Read Only Memories. I forget which one it is, but it's definitely one of them, and it's not the main character. I don't remember. I have no idea, I don't remember. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah. Let's hope you're right. Hey, honey! Can you see me? Oh, I'm so happy she's here. I had that 3-on-3 systems, but I never played it. It's really good. I don't know if you like point and click games like Harvester or shit like that, but I really like it. Fucking awesome. Here's my wife. This is my absolute wife. This is the _ bitch TM who absolutely sold me on transhumanism and androids. Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, they sold me the wrong stuff. Who sold you what? Jill, I'm gonna go out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. I love how nonchalant boss is. She didn't see you? Oh! I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those Pixar videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you can see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something like something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? Oh, wait. There we go. That's how excited I am. You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials taking the color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey the last I checked, though. Almost. To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings colored blob. And we little see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood. Give me a piano woman. Sure. That's my wife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age mix. The P woman. One piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions. Whenever I'm feeling good or I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then. How's this for a bonus payment? Oh. Ticket from Friday. I can't believe I still remember that. B woman. That guy was so nice and give it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. Oh right, she's got a sad face on that. I forgot. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know. If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. You pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you there last Friday. Here, last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah. Only putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, here's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... Early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. What was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. You guys know who that is? Really? Yeah, go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me, but after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yeah. Seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Sweet moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. Rock, splendid. I feel like being a bartender would be like a really rewarding job. If they didn't get such dog shit pay. Like, sure, you get lucky and you get into, like, one of those high casinos or whatever where you do fucking flips and shit. But, like, if you're doing a regular, like, I don't know, fucking nowhere downtown job, I don't think it's worth it. That is just a fucking pain in the ass. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind it you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside of the factory. Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easy to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, and some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine with the way I am. I see. Who's that? I think it might be a virus in my game. I think it might be like a malicious exe file someone placed into my directory, and I accidentally hit that instead of playing Valhalla. This disgusting creature in front of me. I think it might be malicious, might be malware, might be, yeah, it might be glitch. We're in Glitch City. So it might be like a missing no type deal. I don't know how it's talking to me. That's kind of scary. Could be an Easter egg. Could be an Easter egg of Dorothy Wainwright. Could be. Good evening, Joe. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? I love her smug ass face. Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, hey, let me buy you a drink. My voice fucking almost cracked saying that. My voice is still a little weak, but at least I'm not coughing up my lung every 5 seconds. I'm coughing my lung up every 5 minutes now. It's a very big improvement. Very proud of that. It only took me like 2.5 months to stop being sick. I think the last time I streamed, I like that was when I got sick. It was like the day after I streamed, or during I was streaming. I was sick. I don't remember. It's been 2 fucking months now. I've not streamed for 2 months because I'm fucking sick. I can't stream when I'm sick because it's embarrassing. Anyway, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day and I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, the girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Sunshine cloud. Where the fuck is the sunshine cloud? Why is it bitter? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And drunk. And get drunk. And get fucking drunk. And get drunk. Blend this shit. I'd like to learn how to mix drinks. Just like as a hobby thing. Every drink is a gut punch. Do you have a what's your tolerance? Cause it's very hard for me to get drunk whenever I drink. It runs in the family, except my mom. My mom gets fucking zooted off fucking cider. She like, okay, I was like text messaging one of my friends on Discord, and she was drunk as fuck with all her friends. And I was sitting out there, I was, you know, messing around with them. And she's like, "Who are you messaging?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's, you know, it's my friend. It's like, you know, just one of my friends." And she was like, "Oh, let me talk to him," because I mentioned him to her before, and she was like, "Oh, that's the one that plays WoW, right?" She fucking loves World of Warcraft. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's him." And she was like, "Oh, I want to talk to him. Let me call him. Let me talk to him." And she made me call him on Discord, and I had to give her the phone, and she like talked his ear off for like 30 minutes. I think she accidentally put it on speaker, but she still had it up to her ear, and I could just hear him going, "Yup, I liked that too. Oh yeah, Arthas is really cool. Yeah, Illidan, I like Illidan. Yeah." She was just fucking going on for fucking ever about that. It was insane. I love my mom. I don't usually push too far. No tolerance. Yeah. Mr. Ass, commonly known for fucking getting into bushes. 7 to 9 beers can get anywhere near blackout drunk or I'll feel sick or fall asleep. Oh my god. Stomach hurt for 3 days. Yeah, I know beer makes my stomach hurt. It like, it's like a pain, but it's not like I need to go to the ER type pain, but it's like it's a very stinging nettle type of pain. Imagine getting stinging nettles on your arm, but think about that in your stomach. That's how it feels to me. That's just how I know it's working. Alright, we need to make a gut punch now. Bitter. I'm gonna give him a big gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And get drunk. And get drunk. And get fucking shit yourself. Ta-da! I did it. Here and here. Thank you. And all in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC's 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines any other person after... Well... Oh, fun fact. DFC 72 stands for Delicious Flat Chest. And 72, I think, is the chest width of Nico from Love Live? Is it Love Live? I think that's a Love Liver. After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Yeah. It's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but it's also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I thought about that. And... while I like the concept of Chia models being like... How do I put this? I don't think Chia models are exactly designer models, but they are definitely meant for public consumption in the way that they're manufactured. It's like, obviously they're made for the public eye because they have the most complex voice synthesization, and obviously, like Mr. Triple D said, anatomically correct down to the most minute detail. Which, I mean, like, sure. But, I don't know. There's also... There's another model that's expired. Not expired. Discontinued. To bring up later. I'll talk more about that when Jill brings it up. But... maybe I would want to be a DFC, because seeing as they're much more common than Chia models. Chia models are much more top of the line, and they're obviously going to be way more rare on the production lines than DFCs. I think DFCs are a lot more modular. They have a lot more accessibility, lack of a better term, than every other like Android model. You want to have a flat chest? Fuck you. You're mean. You're an evil lady. You're a witch on my screen. You have me nerding out and shit like this, and you just want to troll me in front of my... Coma gets trolled. This sucks. I hate this. So what if I have a flat chest? Be nice. Anyway, yes. Long story short, I guess I would be a DFC model. Because I like customization. I see. And besides, I modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that these nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. Have you ever killed anybody? How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with a meanie. Thank you. Please come again. I guess something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. I'd buy that for $1. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay. Done here. Oh, that was Jilson. Okay, done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gail! I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. So, I always wondered what his cybernetics are. Because obviously he has a giant arm, like... This is like a... Not hydraulic, but... Pneumatic? No. I can't remember the terminology, but it's very dense, you know, muscle synthesis, and it's an artificial arm that's super fucking strong. You can probably punch through walls. Punch your heart out your asshole or something like that. And he's got, I don't know if that's an eye patch and it just looks cool, or if he's got like a an eye augment where it's like a fly. You know how they have multiple irises inside of their like big ol' sclera, and he can see like multiple points of contact. Like he can, this would be able to see behind him, you know, over there, above him, below, all at the same time. And then these are obviously just to, those might be another set of eyes. I highly doubt that. I think that might be just like, I don't know, low light vision, infrared vision, something like that. He is a bounty hunter. He is an assassin. I'm not sure. Also this is definitely dermoplating, but I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, usually you seem to have a blast when Gil's someone serving you. There we go. Anyway, you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Why did the music get so quiet? See, bottle drinks. Yeah, we got the Mulan tea. Got the fedora with perfume and a plum. God bless. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing. Just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. God bless. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. Hey, are there many guns for hire types in the city? Not really. There's maybe 2 girls and 3 guys, myself included. Why? Yesterday there's this client talking about how a white knight killed his daughter. So quiet. There. Oh my god, I talk so much that my throat's getting all clogged up. So he sent someone to take care of this guy. The hire brought back the guy's head. So I want to know if it sounds familiar to you. Can you give me the guy's name? I'd rather not, no offense. None taken. I don't behead my targets. It's too messy. If they ask me for its head, I generally just give them the whole body. That story sounds familiar. I think I know the guy that handled that job. It's who I think it is, and it's a fellow who goes by Sanders. Sanders. Now that I think about it, Jamie's not your real name, is it? To tell you the truth, I don't remember my real name. It might as well be Jamie for all I know. I see. Something wrong? I just realized how easy it is for me to get a hold of dangerous information from dangerous people. No offense. Bernie? Yo, Mr. Bernard? He ain't sitting around no more. He's taking heads. None taken. It was easy because I know you won't do anything with it. I wouldn't be so open about that with anyone else. You flatter me. Something wrong? I was just thinking about how troublesome it would be for common people to get rid of a human head. Shit, I might have lied about it after all. Good news, Jill. Helmet came off and you can take a break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright. She looks so cute in this art. I love her eyes. I want to get one of these with Coma. It's very cute. It's now safe to keep playing. 2069 Superbond Games. I'm out of coffee. I should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. I can smell the spice from a mile away. I actually got a spicy chicken bucket in honor of Dana. I think that's when I watched the Danganronpa 3 anime. I was like, yo, can you get me a spicy chicken bucket? And they were like, yeah. So they came home. I got a spicy chicken bucket. And I binged the whole thing in a day. And I ate the spicy chicken bucket. That's the end of the story. Don't ask me for another one. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Sorry was bad. Thank you. I've been waiting for the right time to tell you that. It's a little personal, but glad you guys are here for me. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing where they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? But this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. Hold on, is that a crazy character on the screen in the background? Yeah, she's kind of staring me down. She's got bubbles and shit. I think her name's Bubbles. I think that might, I don't know, she looks a little yicky to me. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if it's confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. And that's why we buy tea. Ta-da! Here you go. Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea? Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. And I'm the glow that'll guide you through your sorrow. And I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey. So, should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I say Kira, and you say Mickey. Okay? Okay. Oh, yeah. I love this day. Yeah, I like the way her arms look, where it has the divot for the rotary function. What the fuck do they call that? It's a something-ator. Actuator? Is it an actuator? It's a joint. It's a joint, whatever it is. Okay. Kira! Mickey. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira! Mickey. Almost there. Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Don't you ever forget it. What the fuck am I doing? What the hell am I doing? You're playing a Yick Bang game against us. No! Mamu ass has some crazy summoning powers. He was just talking about this Yickalicious character up here. Where are we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know that I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Oh, we're making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. Our producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concerts posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people. Sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? What exactly is? Hold on. Based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Mickey, right? You don't get it! Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft? Is it alcohol free? No, I mean, soft isn't soft. Soft. Let's see what I can get you. Sweet. I think it's the Blue Fairy. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And drunk. And get drunk before you shield. And get fucking smashed. Here you go. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Huh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. A bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Yeah, the more karma train you give them, the faster they are to get drunk. So, like, the easiest trick is, like, if they ask for something sweet or something like that, give them a sugar rush and then just fill it with fucking karma train and they're, like, drunk instantly. Make a flaming mo. I made one earlier. I'll see if she asks for a classic drink here. I think it's a classic or a classy drink. I get to do it, but there's 3 other chances I have to do it. It's literally been a year since I last played this game, so. The fact that I remember it all. Well, I have been playing this since, like, a year after it came out, every year. Whatever. You're part of the tradition now. We're gonna play the same exact game next year, too. Maybe by then I'll have some more stories. Oh, yeah! I didn't know you were joking. Yeah, the Flaming Moai is in this game. I'll show it to you. This kind of theatrics usually feel pointless. I'm gonna slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this gloss important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay, then who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if my Gil would like it, though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kira Mickey. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. She got such a pretty smile. I love her hair. It's so fluffy. It's so voluminous. Voluminous? Voluminous. Voluminous. It's got a lot of volume to it. Guess someone with as many fans as you is their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get to know them, or get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I'm just saying, if someone's making you breakfast once a week, that's... And they don't do anything. I mean... I don't see a problem with that. That's fine. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my own old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait. It isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned, the weather forecast is accurate. The sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something, only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I just don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. And speaking of which, do you have anything better? I really need to wake myself up. See what I can find for you. Alright. Manly. No. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 1, 2. And get drunk. And get fucking smashed. This'll wake you up, bitch. Now, the scummy trick. Always make it a big drink, unless specifies otherwise. Because they won't bitch about it, and they pay you more. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice. Thanks. Hey, Jill, have you ever lost your identity? I've lost my ID card a couple of times, yeah. No. I mean, your identity. Forgotten who you are. What's with the change in expression? No, not really. I did. Kira Mickey's just an artist name. At first, it was hard for me to play the part, you know? But I gained so much satisfaction from the concerts, I just decided to invest myself. And I overdid it. How so? I became so invested in the character that I forgot who I was. Who was I before I became Kira Mickey? What did I like? Where does Kira Mickey end and I begin? I just don't know anymore. Sounds rough. What drove you to such a decision? The fact that I know I'm performing a noble duty. How? You have to deal with many stressful things in everyday life. Work, debt, sickness, insecurity, black slime that comes out of sewers every full moon. You don't know what'll always wait. You don't know what'll await you every morning. You don't know if you'll make it back to bed that night. When measured, the cons of life outweighed the pros. Life? People need something to cling to. And for many, I'm that thing. You are? During my concerts, they stop being themselves for 4 hours. They're not a nurse, an office worker, or store clerk. For those 4 hours, they're just a part of the mass that goes to see an idol. No religion, gender, or social class divides them. They're all at the same level. Damn. When not in concert, I try to give them songs that'll cheer them up, that'll make their lives worth living. When I see those people call my name from the stage, I know they're thanking me. Thanking me for that single moment where they can be happy. That's what I love about the stadium. I'm down below while they're up high. If forgetting who I was before means that I can protect those smiles, so be it. I'll make that sacrifice as many times as needed. Because I live for them. Because I know I helped them. I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that'll guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that'll show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey. Don't you ever forget that. Fan club to me. We ride to the stadium. Wow. She's something else, huh? I suddenly feel the urge to ditch my shift and follow. You think she's telling the truth? Give me a sec. According to this article, her real name is Michelle Kingston, deployed about 2 years ago. She did a few variety shows with her jazz band, but went solo afterwards. What was all that talk then? She was drunk, and she was a very peculiar drunk. Figures. Still, quite the motivational performer, though. No doubt. Boss, we're done. Alright. Feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Well, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads! Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? You like wrestling? Client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Let's see. Ship. Okay. Let's go shop. We need... Real love is a drug. What do you guys think? Should we keep going or should we end it for the night? Oh yeah, Tearing's here. I'm yicking out right now. How many days in are you? This is gonna be the 3rd day. So we've been streaming for about 2 hours now, something like that. 2 hours and, I think 2 hours exactly. Oh my god, look at him, he's so tiny. I'm yicking out right now, dude. There's an Alex figure right there. Holy shit. No way. I should play Yick sometime. Everybody would hate it. I would hate it. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks, GC. It's actually coming in. That's nice. Beyond speechless. Second date. I love the way Mickey types. She's so cute. Neo San Francisco. That's where Boss is from. If I know nobody's got me, Mr. Ass. I know you got me. I know you got me. I would hate it. Zetsubo, Kiboda. Zetsubo, Kiboda. Dudes, endanger you. Let's go slash girls. You know, let me get on the Danger You app right now. Let me see if it's still functional. I have no idea. Danger. Shit, where'd it go? Oh, did Danger You get taken down? Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh. They had an update earlier this year. Hold on, let's see Cyberpunk Live. Oh, that's Dojin. Whatever. Yo! Danger You's actually still really active. I am excited. 318 threads bumps within the last 20 days. That's pretty good fucking traffic. I genuinely love Danger You. I think it's way better than 4chan. Shut up. I know what it's based off of. I know what it's parodying. Shut up. Leave me alone. My life's a joke anyway. I know, right? I thought this shit was dead. It's a very niche little board for, or niche boards for a niche game already. Tripped into a guy. Hurt like hell. Spooky. December 17th. Remember that. Zetsubora. Alright, let's go to work. Let's go to work. I forgot to save. Alright, let's do another hour. Evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. I hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when somebody came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To G... I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh, yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Alma's really cute. Yep, those. Did you have a better day than mine yesterday? I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. You go through men like alcoholics go through bottles. Mama. We've known each other for what? A few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up. There's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. So rude. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some sneakily taken at that. Smug bitch. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Bitch. Let's see. Where's bad touch? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rocks and mix. Boom. Give me your money, bitch. This is one big bad. You hitting on me? You wish. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but the car is what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action roleplay. Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent a night with someone else? Last night. With my cat. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes. But don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, letting them breathe as they pet your head, closing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Joe? Anything I can make you shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink. Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. Alright, Mr. Ass, are you here? So it's 1, 1, 3, 5, 6? Was it 6? I'm a fucking moron. Hold on, let me scroll up and chat. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Boom! Flaming Moai. I got you, bro. Brent, I'm so sorry. I am stupid as fuck. Here you go. Nope. This looks pretty common to me. I'll take it anyways. But no tip for this one. What? Wait, I thought that was part of the... I'll take it anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm not going for a perfect run. I already have that achievement, bitch. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah. Usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien behind is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. It's like asking... I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be nice. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. That's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. Don't be nice. Okay. It is the exact same thing in historical context. I'm not too sure. Well, no, I think they still use the same forging techniques in modern days as well, because traditionalism. But it's like saying the katana is the superior sword. It makes me so fucking mad. Not because I hate weeaboos or some shit. It is objectively a false statement. Because they had really shitty, like, swamp iron that it was shitty enough that they had to forge techniques of wrapping it over and over and over itself to forge that density where it wouldn't break just like by looking at it. Maybe I do, Vantine, but I am one too. Bitch. But so the only thing a katana is good for is slashing. It is a pure slashing weapon. You don't thrust with it. Sometimes you do thrust with it. There are some, like, stances where you're in a top guard position and you would thrust with it. But it's not meant for thrusting primarily because of the curved blade. It doesn't put strain on it, but it doesn't have the same amount of support as a straight blade would with a fuller being the slit in the blade. Like the I-beam, they hammer it down to make it more dense in the middle. A perfectly forged sword versus big stick I found. That is a really, really good joke, actually. Because the stick beats the sword. And if you want to know why the stick beats the sword, is because vibrations. If you hit a sword with a stick, something that has a lot of, like, mass in it, those vibrations will shake down the sword into the hilt. And it'll, like, you know, if you've ever taken something and, like, hit a tree with it as a kid, like a baseball bat or something, and your hand started hurting really bad after that, that is the exact same reason why quarterstaffs were used on the battlefield. They were cheap. You could make thousands of them just like in a couple days because their fucking trees were everywhere. Trees are big and thick, and you could just like cut that shit instantly. If you don't have a quarterstaff, you just get a fucking broom. You just take the broom head off and you're done. You got a stick right there. It was super cheap way. Same thing with spears. Just get a big old stick and put a knife on the tip of it. Boom. Instant. You can turn peasants into warriors in a day. So sticks are very good against swords and stuff like that. Just because of the vibrations traveling down the blade. But anyway, katanas are not meant to be thrusted with. And that's very bad because usually, you know, you want to keep your distance as long as you can. And not to mention, there are specific ways that you have to strike with it. Otherwise, you could damage the blade because of how... I don't believe it's because how it's tempered. I think it's just the material it's tempered with is delicate. So you have to be very precise with your strikes. And that's why you see, like, the bamboo cutting contest, because it is a very prideful thing to do, to get the perfect strike, not to fuck up your blade. Saying I could flatten the Japanese Imperial Army with a cool stick. I genuinely believe you could. If you had, like, a really big stick. If you had, like, a really long stick that you could hit them with, possibly. And maybe even smack them a little bit. You could do, like, cool monkey flips off of it. You could be like Wukong. You just, like, stand on it like a flag and just, like, kick them or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. And then you get to stuff like messers, which, forgive me for saying this, it's just a German katana. The same thing, pretty much. It's good at one thing, and that's slashing, but that's it. You can't do anything. There is the Zweihander, which I really like to train in, which is, you know, it's used more like a spear, but, you know, you get pike formations with it because it's long and thick. It's a very dense blade, and it's more of a defensive weapon, so you, like, spin it around. You go in figure eights, and you spin around and shit like that. I don't know if there's any documented cases, but Scala Gladiatoria has semi-confirmed that you can Mordhau with a Zweihander, but you wouldn't exactly wish to. Basically, what Mordhau is, and this is where I'm going to get into the parts of why katanas are not the quote-unquote, like, best sword to fight with. And it all comes down to versatility. So, the reason why it's the best sword in Japan is because there's no armor in Japan. It was very scarce to make armor out of, like, iron and stuff like that because it was so rare. And it was mainly for very wealthy samurai and generals who could afford it or got it commissioned out of, like, achievements or respect or something like that. You would never go against someone with armor, and if you did go against someone with armor, you're fucked. It would usually be like leather. I don't think wood primarily. I think Nobushi would use wood more than anything. I think that's the name. It's women who stay to their village. Love your sword. Thank you. I get very excited about this. I love talking about swords. I love talking about, like, medieval stuff. I don't know a lot about Japan. And by that I mean, like, multiple eras of it. But I know a little bit of, like, you know, the samurai era. I don't remember what. I don't think that's Edo. I can't remember. But anyway. So it's really good in Japan because there's no armor there, basically. And it's just cuts. So you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's fine. Of course it's going to rule there. Unless you bring out a Naginata or something like that. Something very long range that'll take away your medium range weapon. Swords primarily would not be the your primary weapon in a battlefield. Usually you would have pike formations or pole arms at the front of the battlefield, because you want to defend yourself first, and then swords were backups or something like that. Or if you got really desperate, your sword broke or got thrown away, you would use a dagger. I think in that's a fucking Naruto name. No, what is it called? It's not Wakizashi. Tonto. I almost said fucking... I almost said Naruto's last name. That's so fucking embarrassing. You'd use a Tonto or something like that. And the equivalents to that in medieval places, like Spain or Germany or something like that, it would be a rondelle, and that would primarily be found on your breast or something like that. So It goes like spear or halberd or something like that, and then sword, and then, you know, small arm, like a dagger, an arming sword or something like that. Whatever you could afford. Whatever you picked up off corpses. Almost turned to Naruto lore. I haven't actually watched Naruto before. Well, I used to watch it as a kid. But I can't remember shit. I don't know. Naruto's like a fucking idiot that ate like a lot of ramen or something like that. Sasuke, I used to think was hot as a kid. I used to have a crush on him. It makes a lot of sense if you think about it. But he like killed his family or some shit like that. Sakura has literally never been relevant, from what I remember. And Kakashi is my dad. I would trust him with my life. I don't think you guys came here for sword talk though. But okay, but I'll wrap it up here because I don't want to leave it open-ended. So basically, the reason why I think the longsword is probably the best Naruto could definitely kiss Goku. I don't know about beat, but he would definitely give him a smooch on the lips. I think they would be lovers if they ever met. I think Chi-Chi would be out of a husband. I think Hinata would also be out of a husband. Maybe they could have each other. Maybe they could, like, you know that TV show Wife Swap? Where, like, you trade wives for, like, a month or some shit like that? What if they did that, but they just traded their families? You just swap, you know. You switch one husband for a wife, and there you go. You're done. So anyway, the longsword. You can, since it's a straight blade, you can grab it by the blade. And this is called half swording. And it's less momentum, and less force behind your strikes, less mass. But you can position it. So think, if you have any items near you, grab it by the handle, right at the end, like a pencil or something. Hold it reverse grip, like a knife. And now I want you to take your right arm and pretend it's a lot longer than that. And act like you're grabbing, you know, a bar. Like a big old stick. Like a big old stick you just found on the ground. So that, you know, you have a lot more leverage in the back. It's basically a large lever, and you're aiming with the front. That way you can get through weak spots in armor, like maybe if you're lucky, the visor and the helmet is slitted enough that you can get a stab through there. Maybe his armpits aren't protected like they should be, and you can get a stab in there. His chassis might not be protected by pauldrons or anything, and you can get a shoulder stab. You know, his waist might not have a belt, or lack of a better word, I forget what the waist armor is. You can stab him in the ass or in, you know, the crotch or something like that. And that's something you can't do with katana. You can't grab it because it's curved. You'll cut yourself because if you grab a knife, a straight edge knife, and you hold it as hard as you can, and you try to pull that knife out, your skin actually holds on to it, and it refuses to let it move. And there's no indentation in it to make an incision. So if you try to do that with a curved knife and you pulled on it, since it's curved, it can find a place to grip in. It's not a flat surface, so it has a more... How would I say this? It's like trying to push down and pull with a hacksaw rather than, you know, push down and pull with a rotary saw. You're gonna have an easier time cutting a stationary thing with your hands with the fucking rotary saw than the hacksaw. It's not really gonna go anywhere if you're holding on to it like that. But if the rotary saw can slip and cut in, it's an awful allegory or comparison, but you know what I mean. It has less surface friction to grab onto. So the katana won't allow you to half sword like that. I mean, you could if you're fucking insane. You don't want to. You're gonna cut your fingers off. And then there's also Mordhau, which I mentioned earlier, where you invert grip your sword, usually by the base of the tip and the mid shaft of the sword. Please do not take this out of context. And you hit them with the hilt. You hit them with the guard, and it makes an improvised bludgeoning weapon. And you would use that against armored opponents. So you'd hit them in the head, and it would daze them. It'd fucking ring in their ears like a bell and shit like that. Today I was shaving, and my fingernail slipped. Ooh. I shave in the shower sometimes, and I switched to a this has just become a just chatting stream now. And I usually just use you know, the shitty like 5 razor or 3 razor blades, and I switched to a safety razor, which is just one razor, and that shit's really nice. But used to shaving in the shower, I would like try to track what parts still had grain to shave, and I would lead with my left hand, and I would shave with my right hand, and I would have like shaving cream in my left hand, so it would like, you know, kind of snail trail in front of it. And sometimes my right hand would go faster than my left hand, and it would stop moving, and I would have a fucking heart attack, and I'd look, and like my razor was stuck in my nails, because I have long nails. I hate that feeling. It is a fucking awful feeling. I think that's about it. And then there's the meme of ending them rightly, where you, I think that came from Talhofer's sword guide, or sword techniques, where you would unscrew your pommel. There's this thing called peen. Please also do not take this out of context. It's how you put the pommel onto the hilt, or the grip. You can either have a full peen, which means the pommel is hammered onto it, and it goes straight through. Or you can have a unscrewable pommel, so you would have, you know, a thread in there. You would unscrew your pommel, and if your opponent was running away or something like that, you would just throw the pommel at the back of their head. Fucking knock them right out. That's been Sword Time with Coma. Thank you for listening. I enjoy this. Let's see. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. It's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out some time for too long. Oh. That. Do you hate me that much, Joe? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you act too nonchalant. It's no fun. Act a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though. Any particular reason why you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these 4 walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you to go out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally. That's the all I know. Sweet. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Asian mix. Boom. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. Jill? Jill. This bitch is drunk. That'd be 4A696C6C. You're a fucking nerd. You wish you could 69 me. I'm not reading all that. In binary, you have 15 ones. Did you celebrate your your 15th birthday party, Joe? Don't think so. What about your sweet 16? Did you do anything special for that? Nope. And your 18th? Or 21st? Nope. None of those. So no point making them any different from other birthdays. Jill, you were sad. Oh, but they're different. How so? They celebrate your budding sexuality. It's the point where society tells you that you can fuck. You're starting to look appealing enough for other people to consider fucking you. Also the hypocritical way they tell you you can, but shouldn't fuck. Guess that's one way of seeing it. Although there's no point in celebrating those so late. There's this one time in middle school where I got fed up with the teacher. I was in 8th grade, but the idiot kept treating me like a child. So one day I adjusted my shirt, pushed my boobs together with my arms, and told him, "Teacher, you do know you can..." Poor bastard couldn't look at me for the rest of the year. I also got suspended, scolded, and grounded. But it was totally worth it. I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't going to stand for it. This bitch is insane. This is why I like numbers. Numbers don't await your sexual awakening just to tell you later that you shouldn't be sexual. Numbers never betray you. They don't cross you. They don't expect you to form a family or give them grandkids. 27 cares if you have a Catholic wedding? No, but I care that you're drunk. I am most certainly not. But I cut away to sneeze? No. No, I did that for the effect. And spell your name. I don't know if... You are... That's definitely not your name. Not in hexadecimal. Alma... Call you cab. I'll be fine. I'm going home now. My brother-in-law is close by. He told me to call him when I was done. Bye, Jill. Take care out there. Who's this again? Is this Dorothy? Hello, sugar. Ow. It's... Ah, shit. It's the wrong shade. Yup. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees someone he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flattered in the field of my summer house. Bit of advice. Shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You had your audience, I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta attend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beer! The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday's coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but in the end, result is... You know, I always thought he looks like that green car from Cars. The one that couldn't come up with his own catchphrase, who was like, Kachiga, or some shit like that. He's got the damn Reese's Pieces fucking Steve Harvey mustache. Wait. Blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hmm? What's the signature on that glass over there? Oh yeah. That big-titted Lillian was here. She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. Got nothing. Everyone is a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. The movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that Emergency Heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. You perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValle? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? He's changed the title, this box in his pants. Hold on. Say what? Are we stuck? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on a singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. Some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. Ah, okay. Let's yick out. Talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Get me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Bleeding Jane. That's a spicy drink, isn't it? Yep. It's like a Bloody Mary. That's 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. There we go. Blended. Blend it. Send it. Fuck it. Ta-da! Big ass giant. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some... Bears? 6 years ago, cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there. I was drunk and bored, what can I say? You know she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested she even lost it after throwing a baseball I was aiding. Hurt so hard her arm fell off. Damn, hold on. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. Like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Oh, break time. How cute her little arms are. Okay, that one's definitely the actuator, and this is her panel lining. I like androids that look like they have hard shell cases. They're still made of silicone and, you know, stuff like that. You know, synthetic flesh. But I just like panel lines on androids. I think it looks really nice. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Ryan said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Cool! I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, I'll resign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. I want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Ah, levitation potion story. Use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Because who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is. I'm still putting the pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir! You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, God, what does it say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. That is the Piano Woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age. Mix it. Here you go, my wife. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, say, Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm glad you know her. She left this here last time. Oh, God. So she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmet's been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Oh, quite a few people. She's as much as a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. Sinuses are getting dry now. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on that glass? It seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yup. The star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? I love that smile so much. Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. Oh, look how cute she is. She's so cute. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yeah, I heard a leak from the event. It felt more... how to put it? Hot-blooded. I see. You definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash. Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah. Don't worry. Take it that would say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. A reference to Metroid? Dark? One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friends. Alright. Piano Man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And rocks and mixed and served. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. At least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So, it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. Okay. I like that there's, how do I put this? I think nanomachines in this are, like, it's not exactly an allegory or a, not euphemism, but for lack of a better word, they're not comparing, like, an actual real-life condition to this. Because when she says nanomachine rejection, obviously some bodies will attack the foreign bodies. But it also really reminds me of, like, so I have arthritis. I have rheumatoid arthritis. And that means my white blood cells will attack, like, my bones and cartilage and stuff like that. And sadly, I don't get cool cat ears to counteract that. But chemotherapy, the infusions I take, suppress my immune system, which lowers my white blood cell count, which also explains why I've been sick for so long, so for like about 2 months. But I just think it's neat to have, like, practically a disability be relatable like that. Kind of like how she's also half blind, considering she has prosthetic eye, or not prosthetic eye. She has a cybernetic implantation. Holy shit! Actually, just shit the bed trying to say that. I don't know. It's kind of cool to see representation like that. Even how little it is in like an offline. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than a recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of the canned beer. Out of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. Sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. Irashai. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. Like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey. I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? It'll be 2 French weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like, half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. She's such an airhead. You get unique dialogue if you make her says bigger. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Fringe weaver. Where's the fucking fringe weaver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Age. Mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fringe weaver. 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you. This one's for me. Said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way you could have said so earlier. Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Alright. I think I need to make... Maybe it was the slot one that was says. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you get unique dialogue. I didn't get it, though. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. The spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Did I see that boss got her head stuck because of his damn button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. You'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow, but with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if fear-mongering wasn't enough, people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard that the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. Somebody came after you. You think they stand a chance? Or after me. You think they stand a chance? I'm quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. That make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Since my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, sir? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then. Take care. Bye. Stella's so sweet. He's such a worry wart. I mean, she cares about you. Never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind. I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? I also grabbed it from one of the ingredients. Oh, okay. Those are bots. Alright, hold on. Get your ass blocked. I thought that one earlier was a bot. But I've had some no icon people join my channel, and I don't want to be mean. I have my suspicions. Anyway. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? But I understand things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that it's been proved beyond a doubt some shady business is going on. I mean, you're cops. It's kind of like saying a golf course is grass. It just comes with the territory. Saibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you never give him the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts. He called you a dipshit. Oh. Finally! The Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Thanks, Dorth the Rock Johnson. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. That smug ass. She has that George Costanza, like, face where he's got the baseball bat. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes. Thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each? Alright. You know what? Hold on. What's the reference? What is the reference? Where is it at? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. There's a Gundam reference in here anyway. Anyway, I wonder if Blue Fairy is a Toho reference. It's a Cherno reference. That's too much. I put too much in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And get drunk. And get drunk. I want to see you get drunk. I want to see you get drunk. I want to see you get drunk. Cherno moment. Blue Fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And you're gonna get drunk too. And you're gonna get drunk. And you're gonna get drunk. And you get smashed. And you get fucked up. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is! So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I want to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to recuse from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of those that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're in here and looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not too far behind. How so? I love this part. I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Rialta Industries, a model designed to shoot classified bullets from his fingertips. So? Clause G Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though. Why go through with that upgrade? The girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. This is the most discreet mod I had. Very big tone shift. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. But you could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. Yeah, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Joe. Bye-bye. Please come here. Ah! I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? It's like sunscreen, yeah. My skin's first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. Are you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's the byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a lum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone you know who won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws a ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making to step up on the fly. Well, that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. Can't read you, honey. I'm too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. I knew later something. I am. If you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? That's how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but... You remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that woke me back then was... Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. No, yeah! That! Can't remember what exactly, but... Something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. Just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey, Gil, how'd you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter? Oh yeah, clever solution. That brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. The time your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Oh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Yo, what you want, Shraggy? You want a big old sandwich. The incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. Assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 pieces with the 5Z1. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. Jill won't stand to get stuck in her. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I don't want to believe. I made one mistake, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going for a flawless run. Alright. Happy birthday. Alright. I think that's good progress. We're on day 4 now. I've had a lot of fun. I'm definitely... I love this game so much. This shit is insane. I could spend hours talking about Dorothy and fucking Chia models and Kira Mickey and all that shit. I love cyberpunks. Shit's awesome. Anyway, alright. I think... Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Here we go. Alright. I think that's it for today. We got like 3 hours straight. We're good. I need a stretch. I'm tired. Alright. I think I'll see you guys on the 15th. I don't know what time it's going to be, so good luck. Good luck. You're going to have to figure that one out on your own. The update comes out early? Question mark? Also, Jill looks really cute here. I love her eyeliner. Anyway. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Bye, 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 bye. Mwah.